This is the moment Jade Jenks realized it was all over. She thought the jury was going to believe her lies, but they didn't. And watch this as she just dies inside, hearing the verdict read in this courtroom in California today. And I'm going to show you the proof that her stepfather is being railroaded to this very moment online. Do not miss this, but watch her face.
The people of the state of California plaintiff versus Jade Sasha Jenks defendant. Case number SCN 420772. Verdict, count 1, first degree murder. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Jade Sasha Jenks, guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187, subsection A,
Watch this.
a felony, as charged in count 1 of the amended information, and fix the degree thereof as murder in the first degree. Dated today's date, signed the foreperson.
Gulp.
Lady.
You could see this rocking her world in real time in the courtroom. And it's because, as I said, the jury didn't believe her lies about this guy. This is Thomas Merriman, her stepfather, who had a lot of health issues, mostly because it appears his stepdaughter was poisoning him a lot over and over and over again. This guy was, I kid you not, though he's being railroaded in internet comment sections today, he was a butterfly farm activist. That's what her stepdad did. But she says he did something more nefarious because after his body was discovered under a pile of trash by his garage, well, you have to come up with some sort of reason as to why you murdered a human being, your stepfather. And here was her reason for doing so. She said while cleaning his house, she discovered that there were a bunch of nude photographs of her on her stepfather's computer, even on his screensaver, she said. Screensaver, keep that in
I
mind.
went to clean in his office area. I was kind of wiping things down, and I bumped the mouse on his desktop computer, and it shook the screen awake. And I looked, and there's a picture of female breasts on the screen. And I look, I have a beauty mark on my chest, and I look at it, those are my breasts.
So there she is, very emotional in court. One thing I have to mention, when you shake a mouse and wake a computer up, that's not the screensaver you're seeing. That's the screensaver you're getting rid of, and you're seeing the desktop background. So we are to believe that a stepfather had a desktop background in plain view in his house where anybody would have been able to see this of his stepdaughter's naked, or stepdaughter naked in this case. But she put on quite a show, even though the jury didn't buy it. Evidence as to why I think she's flat out lying about this, Casey Anthony style, in a second.
It was the most violating, just awful, gut-wrenching feeling ever. I felt sick. I felt I couldn't, I couldn't even touch my own skin. Um, I don't even know if there's words. I mean, not even in
This
a
is
movie.
a defense tactic that many people use. Casey Anthony used this, you may recall. And what you do is you just accuse the other people of the most horrific things you could possibly imagine. And people, hopefully the jury, will sit there and take that in, saying, no one would ever make this up. But some people would. Listen to this. Jenks said that some of the photos were from her teenage years and suggested that Merriman stole the images from her computer and the memory cards to her cameras. The photos were allegedly separated into specific folders based on body parts, Jenks testified on the stand. Here's the big but here. No one has seen the alleged photos other than Jenks because she said she destroyed the hard drive after seeing the images. Well, isn't that convenient? They find your stepdad dead by his garage under a pile of trash where you left him after you killed him. And you mysteriously destroyed the hard drive full of these photographs that would have been all the evidence you needed to prove that wasn't a lie. But there's also her text messages to various friends, like this one. I just dosed the hell out of him. Some other ones, even worse. He's waking up. I really don't want to be the one to do this. I can't carry him along and I can't keep a kicking body in my trunk. I'm about to club him on the head as he's waking up. I'm not strong enough. He's very aware now, and I'm on my own. She confessed to killing him to not one, but two different people. When it came time for her defense, she said, hey, there was all of these photographs. I can't prove them, but they are there. And that's the reason I did this. And now there's all sorts of people online blaming this man for what happened here and saying that this woman, who is a liar, according to the jury, was railroaded. What do you think about this? Give me your reaction. As always, facebook.com/the news junkie. Hit that follow button. youtube.com/the news junkie. Hit subscribe.